Welcome to physics. Today we're pondering reflection. So we have a couple of pictures here dealing with reflection. We have a snail overhanging the water and the reflection of the snail, literally a mirror image at the same distance, and a child pondering his own reflection. Okay? We talked about reflection a little bit already in the wave chapter. We talked about reflection being caused by a difference in impedances between the two different substances. I also want to reiterate the angles. So for example, if we have air and water, and we have a ray of light coming down from air, it will reflect, and the angles that we measure are measured to the normal to the surface. So if I draw in a normal to the surface, then theta I and theta R would be on either side there. And again, that's your angle of incidence, or your initial angle, and your angle of reflection. For a reflection, those two angles are equal to each other. And that's very important because as we try to construct images, we will use the theta R and theta I are equal to each other. So plane mirror. Plane basically means flat, geometrically flat. If we have a mirror, a normal mirror is made out of a block of glass, and on the back of that glass is a layer of silver. Okay, so this would be the front, this would be the side. If you were looking at this, this would be the side that you were on. Okay, light would be hitting this side. The glass is there mainly to be able to protect the silver, but the reflection is really coming from the silver. So typically when we draw a plane mirror, we'll draw a line, and then those hash marks, that represents that is the back of the mirror, and this is the front of the mirror. Now, that was a brief introduction to the idea of what a plane mirror is. You're going to move now into an investigation that's going to walk you through making some observations of what light is doing and how the image is forming using some simple equipment like what I have out here on the table that hopefully you have at home. Then we're going to come back together and kind of process that. The investigation instructions are all contained in a Google form. As you're going through, make observations and really think about what you're seeing and what you're observing and what you're measuring. Ponder physics.